Hi. This happened to me when I was in high school, or a little after high school. I grew up in Jay, Oklahoma. I don't know if you know where Jay is. It's in northeast Oklahoma. It's near Grove, Grand Lake area. But so where my family lives, there's a creek. It runs from Arkansas and it runs into Lake Uchee. And it's clear and it's rock bottom. It's very pretty. So one night, I was with two of my cousins. And we were just hanging out. There's a road called Stick Springs Road. And there's not really a whole lot to do in Jay. So people, younger kids younger people like to drink and drive. They'll get beer and they'll sit on the side of the road and drink. So I was with two of my cousins, and they had like a 6-pack of beer, and they hadn't even opened it yet. But there's a spring down on this road, and that's where we would go and get our water because it's so cold and it tastes so good. We just had a bucket of water with a dipper, and that was our water. But so on this night, my cousin had pulled over and we were by this spring, and we were just talking and having a good time, laughing, cracking jokes. And my cousin Jamie, he's not afraid of anything, but we were laughing and we all looked, I don't remember this, but he said, we were laughing and I heard him say, "Did you see that?" And my cousin Margot, she goes, "Yeah, I saw that." And I thought they were just playing with me because I didn't see nothing. He said, "We all looked at the same time. Did you see it?" And I said, "No, what'd you see?" And so my cousin Margot goes, it was something dark, and it went across the road, and it was like a green ball following it. And I didn't see it. I thought they were just pulling my leg. So my cousin Jamie, he just kind of, you could tell we went from laughing and having a good time to where his tone kind of went down, and he wasn't so as cheerful as he was when we got there. So he said, maybe we should go somewhere else. So we took off and we went to another area, and on that creek runs along this area we went to. And we were sitting there, and there's a wooden bridge, and it kind of comes at a curve. And he walked over, he started walking toward the edge of that bridge, and he goes, "It's here." And I was like, oh God. Every time I hung out with him, it seemed like something weird would happen. So I went over towards him, and my cousin Margot, she was scared. She was closer to the car. So when I started walking towards him, you could hear something, and the grass was kind of tall. I don't know what kind of weeds those were, but you could hear something running, like it was running hard. It wasn't a human, and it wasn't a deer. It was heavier than a deer, but it was running right towards us, and it felt like it was moving the trees like that as it was coming towards us. And I started looking around, I was like, "What is that?" And he goes, "Let's face it." I was like, "No, we're not going to face it." I grabbed him by the shirt and yanked him, and we got in the car and we took off. So we have this land that also runs into the creek, so I said, "Let's just go down there, at least we know we're safe." So we went down there, and he said, "Drop me off right here, because there's a gate as you enter this creek, because it's private land." So we let him off, and we drive on down, and my cousin Margot, she's like, "I'm scared." I said, "Yeah, I'm scared too. This was supposed to be a fun night, and it's turned out to be kind of scary." So we're sitting in there waiting for him, and I said, "Maybe we should just drive back, make sure he's okay." So eventually he shows up and he said, "It's here." And I was like, "Well, what is it?" And he didn't want to talk about it. So by then I was like, okay, I think we should just go home because I don't know what this is. And it's scaring all of us. And clearly it wasn't for me to see because I heard it when it was coming towards us on the bridge, but I didn't see the dark thing run across the road with the green light, with the green ball following it. But I will just say after that, I quit hanging out with my cousin Jamie. That was enough for me. But that's probably the only scary thing I've actually experienced. But whatever happened, it was for them and not for me.
Man, that was a good one. Good one. All right.